Hello and thanks for joining me. I'm American poet Samantha Terrell, coming to you from Binghamton, New York. I wish I could be there in person with you in Manchester, but I'd like to thank Blackwell's Bookshop for your interest in my work, and I'd like to thank Vellum Publishing, of course, for putting forth my new collection, Dismantling Mountains. I'm really excited about this collaboration, and I hope that you'll enjoy it. Today I'll read for you several selections from Dismantling Mountains, the first of which is the title poem, and it is written in what I call a contrapuntal trinitas, or a trinitas for short. It's a poem which can be read in three ways with variations on the meaning. So I'll start off with that and then read you several other selections from Dismantling Mountains, as well as maybe closing with a newer piece that's as of yet unpublished, but I thought might be fun to read and reflective of my work as a writer. I generally say that my work emphasizes self-awareness as a means to social awareness, and that is probably reflected in the sample of work I'll read for you today. If you'd like to know more about my poetry or my other collections as well, feel free to visit me online. It's www.samanthaterrell.com. So let's start today with Dismantling Mountains. Where mountain tops touch the sky is a convergence of its beginnings, reality and what-ifs. A jagged hilltop set above valleys inspires action, both above and beneath all that will come undone, dispelling myths about greatness. Where mountain tops touch the sky is its beginnings, a jagged hilltop set above valleys, both above and beneath all that will come undone. A convergence of reality and what-ifs inspires action, dispelling myths about greatness. Thanks for listening. This is Oversimplification. We sketch our realities with great care, filling in details that are perpetually smudged out with a grain of salt instead of charcoal or pencil for perspective, revealing a pensive look or shadows in trees. Otherwise, every box is a square, every moon a sliver, every truth a dare. But for some reason, even realism is abstract. Even calm is quiver. This next one is Accommodating Enthusiasm. Nerves and bird songs intertwine, giving voice to inner feelings, previously stored up songs locked in lungs. I make manic notes in the margins of my mind, already rationalizing why I had resented the birds, why I had denied them my song. So the next few are quite socially oriented, the first of which is called Social Identity, and then I'll continue with Utilitarianism and Never Too Soon to Quit. I'll just go right along here and hope you enjoy these. Is progress quantifiable? The question seems definable, but the answer makes me squirm. Like those documentaries on TV that speak of wormholes in space and quantum physics. Let's change the channel, shall we? Something less educational and more entertaining, please. It seems I've become the statistic I seek to remedy. It's always good to call ourselves out, I think, and the ironies of our identity and our social identity. I think I neglected to say I'll read Poverty, which was written several years ago. I'm so happy to have it find a home in this collection. It was originally published in an anthology by an organization called Writing for Peace. This is Poverty. I'm embarrassed to tell you, We spent $100 at our corner market today. Your corners have no markets, no wells, no faucets. Your child has no bath, while I scold mine for too much splashing on the floor. So much excess. What is it all for? Our children see fireworks shows at theme parks. Yours flee gunfire and smoke. And now I really must rest my head. We bought a new mattress and bedroom set. But tonight I wonder, where is your bed? It seems to be a poem that I feel is still relevant, unfortunately, in unsettled times, such as current conflicts in the world. I think it's important for us those of us who have been in a position to avoid such conflicts, have a reason to speak for the truths of our social circumstances, to be grateful for what we have, certainly, but also to shine a light on the injustices that we see in the world around us. This next one is futilitarianism. My eyes burn from reading the injustice and corruption in the news, and my lips are chapped and swollen from speaking necessary truths. The earth is burning, flooding in all the wrong places. But the wrath and equity of God wears many faces. So my heart swells with rage, then contracts with courage, as my mind tries once again to learn objectivity and patience. Never too soon to quit. Give me an analogy for war, and I will show you the skills for peace. Make me know what it's for, and I will help you to see a simpler way, to understand why I could blame the nature of man, and why the sooner we learn it's okay to be wrong, we can spin this world the other way, making grateful praise from hateful riots, turning brash noise into serene quiet. Thanks for listening. This is Alignment. Then we'll close with a couple of poems, one that is included in the collection, and as I had mentioned earlier, one just brand new one, which is as of yet unpublished. So this is Alignment. Worn down to rounded corners, a chip will slide off the shoulder, though if on for a time, it likely compressed the spine. Slumped shoulders are unwelcome, equally in old age and youth. But tenuously carrying on is a necessary half-truth. At length, its other half regained, a backbone may eventually be realigned. Rapport. There's this thing in our hands that is tenuous, yet bold, which waits for our attention, knowing it won't make demands, even though it needs a certain amount of delicate care. And in its quiet disposition, we will drown if we don't first heed its essence, a life preserver boosting us up with its tenacity and strength, at once desiring our sustenance, as if to remind us it is we who are holding it. That was Rapport. Thank you. That will conclude the part of this reading that are the poems that are included in Dismantling Mountains. I certainly hope if you've enjoyed them that you might pick up a copy of that collection. And you can find out more about Vellum and their other books on their website, Vellum Publishing UK. This last poem that I'll read today is yet another social-oriented piece, and I wrote it earlier this summer when my family and I took a 3-day weekend trip to the coast. I hope you enjoy it. It's called Dirty Laundry. Today I covetously ate the half cinnamon roll that went all the way to the shore with us and back for a long weekend. I didn't even offer it to my son sitting in the next room in his pre-breakfast haze. In the city near the ocean, we saw history and present and future all masterfully crafted together like graffiti art on a train. The beautiful kind that you appreciate. That makes you think, that person's got talent. It's sad life's only given them a train side as a canvas. But life is greedy, people. Coming back from the coast with a trunk full of dirty laundry, fresh lobster, gift shop souvenirs, and a leftover pastry that garnered more attention than the half-dozen homeless people crouched on the curb at the convenience store where we fueled up for our drive home. Thanks once again for joining me. I am Samantha Terrell, and I certainly appreciate Blackwell's Bookshop for hosting this launch, and Vellum Publishing. Thanks also to editor Tom. I appreciate you so much, and I do hope everyone has a pleasant day. Thank you.